One of the biggest challenges for realtors today is how do I tie everything I'm doing together online? So I'm on Facebook and I have a website and I'm doing all these things, but how do I make it really work together? My name's Chris Smith. I'm with Inman Next.
And I'm Katie Lance with Inman Next. And what we're talking about today is a digital strategy. And when you think about your digital strategy, you want to think about three important buckets. So the first bucket is everything you own: your website, your logo, your blog, everything that you own that has to do with you and your site. The second bucket are platforms. How are consumers and how are people finding you? So that could be Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram and all these social sites. But don't forget also about Trulia and Zillow and Realtor.com. The third bucket, probably the most important bucket, are the conversations. And back in the day, those conversations were happening at the cocktail parties, at the Chamber of Commerce mixer. And those conversations are still happening in person, but even more so, they're happening online on so many of these different platforms.
So basically, you know, I have all these things that I own. I have my site, I have my direct mail, I have my business cards, I have my lawn signs. But the problem is the consumers are over here in bucket two.
Right.
30 million a month going to Zillow, 20 million a month going here, $1 billion on Facebook. So without this group of human beings,
right,
you know, this first bucket isn't real important. And then the third bucket is critical because you know, if you're in sales, real estate sales, meaningful conversations are what lead to conversion. So if you just have a website and you just have a profile on all the sites you mentioned, it's still not a strategy because you need to talk to people on those sites. I think it's great advice.
Absolutely. So, you know, if you're thinking about your strategy and where to start, the best place to start is literally grab a notepad, grab a pen. And I would encourage you to draw 3 circles on that notepad. And the first circle would be everything you own. And you write down your website, your logo, everything that you own. That second circle would be those platforms, all the platforms, all the, you know, your Facebook page, your Twitter, your Realtor.com. Every site that you have a profile on would be in that circle. And that third circle is going to be your conversations. And where exactly are you having those conversations? Is it face-to-face? Is it online? Where exactly are you doing that? And by physically writing out those 3 circles, it'll become very apparent to you where you need to be and the areas that you might be missing or that you could improve on in your business. I encourage you to check out our other videos. We have a number of different videos about content strategy, figuring out where you should be online. You can also find us at next.inman.com.